Hello and welcome to the overview of the Beta 4 release of Unreal Tournament 3 Style Mutators for Unreal Tournament 2004. This release, the mod was split into two parts, weapons and vehicles, installable separately. As such, I am also splitting the overview into two parts. In the first part, I'll talk about weapons. In Beta 4, the main changes were not done to the weapons themselves, but rather the pickups. Nevertheless, there were some noteworthy changes to the weapons as well. First off, weapon first-person view offsets were corrected to match those in UT3, including when playing with the large weapons option. Another update was done to some of the weapon materials. Particularly notable are the new materials on the shock rifle, which now show a pulsing effect that matches the one in UT3. The shock rifle also has a subtle reflective layer on the top metallic part of the weapon that changes when you turn the weapon. Very similar changes were done to the ling gun materials as well. Also, the ling gun no longer has a delay before it can start alt-firing, matching the ling gun behavior in UT3. The other weapons also received some material changes. The sniper rifle now has that curious scope reflection effect that has a sudden color tone change in the middle. The alt-fire animations of the rocket launcher were tweaked a little in this beta. Also, the rocket launcher, and most other weapons, had their materials improved with proper specular textures. Speaking of weapon materials, the U damage effect on the weapons has been reworked as well. Unlike the stock UT2004 effect that just added a bland purple texture on top of everything, the UT3 U damage effect adds a transparent purple power line effect to the weapons. But the most changes were done to the pickups. The U damage pickup itself got a new skin that makes it look crystalline. The armor pickup materials have also been reworked, and now they look all golden and flashy. Furthermore, regular shield pickups are now replaced with bases that randomly spawn the armored vest, armored helmet, or thigh pads. New health pickup meshes were added in this beta. The glowing, reflective, floating orbs are now very similar to the ones in UT3. Same thing with the other health variants, the health vial and the big kego health. The orbs and vials are probably levitating on air now, too. The aforementioned pickups also had their pickup bases changed to those seen in UT3. The health pickup base, in particular, has a glow effect that shows whether or not the health pickup is close to spawning. Similarly, the weapon pickup bases do as well, even though in UT3 itself their animations were broken. The U damage base changes color if the pickup is about to spawn, but the changes are very subtle. Furthermore, all ammo pickup meshes were added into the game, along with the UT3 glowy pulsing overlay effect. The base materials, like for the shock cores and link ammo, are now animated too. All the aforementioned pickups now have their own spawn effects, where they materialize for a bit, instead of simply appearing out of nowhere. The pickup messages now also keep track of sequences. So if you pick up several health or ammo packs in a row, the message shows the number of them you just took. In addition, the issues that caused some of the items to not get replaced, like the health vials on CTF Bridge of Fate staircases, got worked around. The weapon lockers were also reworked to resemble those in UT3. In fact, the regular weapon lockers in UT2004 are pretty poorly coded, so the mod outright disables all of them and adds new, properly working UT3 lockers on top of them. The weapons, when dropped and not picked up, now fade out with an effect that is a combination of the UT2004 and UT3 fade-out effects. It spins like in UT3 and shows a vortex effect like in UT2004. Another major change in Beta 4 with regards to weapons is that they were tested and now work online. As a matter of fact, the footage you have been seeing so far was mostly taken from an online match. The UT3 Weapons Mutator pack also includes other mutators. The Like the Back of My Hand mutator received stability fixes and will now never cause the game to crash.
Red flag taken.
Also, a new mutator, called UT3 Weapon Streak Announcement, was added to the pack. This mutator has the missing weapon killstreak announcements, such as Blue Streak and Gunslinger.
Red flag dropped. Shaft. Blue flag dropped. Blue flag. Red flag returned. Blue streak.
Finally, all of the mod was checked to no longer have any active debug log statements, so it should no longer spam your log file with them. That covers this overview of the Beta 4 version of the UT3 Weapons Mutator for UT2004. Links to the overview of the vehicles, as well as the download links, are in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.